Hi, from Volvo Trucks. I am Jason Spence, Product Marketing Manager, and I have big news for you here at Expo Cam 2017. This is a new launch for us. This is the Volvo VNR. VNR is for regional haul, and this is our big new product in the market today. We have 3 VNR models to introduce. We have a day cab, we have an hours of service sleeper, and we have a larger sleeper. This particular model that I'm in front of is the VNR 640. This is our mid-roof sleeper. It's a 61-inch sleeper itself. And the purpose of the VNR is really to be within the regional haul market. These are the drivers that are going to be in the trucks for day trips. They're going to be the ones that have to maneuver into tight situations. And so we've done a lot on this product to help these drivers in these situations. We want to make sure a Volvo truck driver is the most productive driver in the market. And so what we're doing is making their life easier in this truck itself. We'll start out with the front of the truck. And the most of the changes that you're going to see on this truck with the new VNR model is through Aerodynamics. Just because this truck is a regional haul product, this truck still has to run on the highway at 65 miles an hour. It still needs to be the most aerodynamic regional haul product out there. And so Volvo has reintroduced a new styling, or is introducing a new styling here. We have a more swept face to the truck, from the bumper all the way up to the top of the hood. The front of this truck right here, just the aerodynamics alone, is going to give our drivers an additional 1% fuel efficiency. But from the bumper itself, the swept part of the bumper gives our drivers the ability to turn in tighter radiuses. So managing tight turns through alleys is going to be easier with this product. We have another 4 inches of space with your turning radius. We still have a steel bumper on the front of this truck, which is durable and it's designed to take a hit and keep going. Volvo has new LED headlamps now. All the lighting on the front and inside of our trucks are LEDs. It's more efficient than ever before. And these are the best designed headlamps in the market. We've had plenty of drivers drive these trucks at night. And everyone has come back and commented on how good these lamps perform for them at night. It's clear, it's a good light, the pattern for vision is extremely good, and this is a safety feature for Volvo trucks. So we're proud to show off our new lighting. Another thing that you might notice on the hood itself is the new VNR product has air intakes on the engine that are further forward. This allows cleaner air to get into the engine. It also improves the design of aerodynamics, so the air that goes past the intake has a smoother path around the truck itself. The hood-mounted mirrors are an option on the VNR products as well, and what we like to introduce with this product is that the hood-mounted mirrors are heated. So when you have a heated mirror option for your doors, the hood-mounted mirrors also are heated, and what that does is it gives our drivers the ability to clear fog and ice from the mirrors more easily without having to get out of the truck. Speaking of heated, a lot of customers come back and ask us about LED headlamps, and LED headlamps are cooler. So what about ice buildup on the headlamps? Well, these headlamps are designed to take the heat from the LEDs and cycle that heat back to the front of the lens. So this keeps ice and fog from building up on the lens of the lamp. It's going to improve vision and safety for Volvo truck drivers. We can walk around the front of the truck. The distance from the front of the bumper to the center, to the back of the cab on this VNR model is the same as what we had with the V&M model. It's a 113-inch bumper to back of cab. Why is that important? Well, it's important because the maneuverability for these drivers. In regional haul markets, again, you need to be able to get in and out of tight spaces. The shorter the truck, the better in most applications. Whether they're hauling tankers, whether it's flatbed lumber deliveries, or it could be a regional haul grocery delivery truck. We want to make sure the packaging, the ability for that driver to get in tight spaces is above any of our competitors. You'll notice also on the outside of the truck, Volvo has new badging. It is evident that the new trucks are VNRs, and so this is a symbol of things to come when it comes to the way we badge and market the trucks themselves. The Volvo cab is still a high-strength steel cab. This cab not only meets all the Volvo Swedish impact safety requirements, it also meets the new rollover requirements, and that's called ECE 29. This means that in testing, the truck itself can withstand rollover, the occupants of the truck can remain safe, and with Volvo, you can always exit the cab because even after the hits, the doors have to be able to be opened. Volvo is still the only truck OEM with standard driver's side airbags. And in addition to that, we're offering one seat, a Sears Rolltech seat that has the Rolltech option, has the airbags in the seat, and it's also a collision not collision avoidance, but a protective system in the event of a collision. From a safety perspective, we want to make sure that we prevent collisions. We're more about active safety. And if you prevent a collision, you don't have to deal with the cost involved there. And so we have a number of standard safety features that help our drivers to continue to prevent and to drive these trucks safely. One of them is our enhanced stability system, VEST, Volvo Enhanced Stability. That is a full roll stability system in the truck. It also, Volvo offers the Volvo Active Driver Assist System, VADA, V-A-D-A. That system is a collision mitigation system. It is supplied to us. Bendix provides a lot of the background electronics, and for this system, it is integrated into the Volvo product. So Volvo markets that as VADA, Volvo Active Driver Assist. In addition to the Volvo Active Driver Assist that you might see on a current truck, the new trucks will have a heads-up warning. So in the event of a collision that's imminent, a red light will flash across the inside of the windshield to give the driver additional information to get their attention. Also, if the driver is still not active to slow the truck down, the truck will immediately start slowing itself down in order to mitigate or prevent a collision. These are all things that make the Volvo trucks the safest trucks in the world, and we're continuing to add these safety features to help our drivers. One other thing you might notice, we'll continue on the safety features, is on the new Volvo trucks, there is a puddle lamp at the bottom of the door. This is a safety feature that adequately lights up the ground underneath the truck every time. This is standard on all our trucks, no matter what interior level you get. But in addition to this lighting, you might notice that Volvo has a new cool blue lighting in the interior. This is an ambient lighting. It's more of a style that you'll see in the Volvos and the trucks to come as well. The interior of this truck is completely redone. It is a new truck, from the door panels with the redesigned pockets to the location of the speakers, so the audio system is better and designed for better sound interior-wise. The door switches, the window controls, all that has been improved. With the VNR product, We have 3 levels of interior. We'll start with a fleet interior, a mid-level, and a premium spec interior. That gives our customers lots of options when it comes to what they want the interior to look like. And a new thing about our trucks now is that it doesn't matter what interior you get, you can spec your seats separately. And we have seven levels of seats for the customers. So there's plenty of options, and it does not matter what level of interior you get. All right?
Yeah, let me get an alternative.
The steering wheel for the Volvo truck is important because it brings a lot of new features and functions to the product.
So now,
It allows them to keep their
in the Volvo interior, the driver interface is completely new. So what we want to do is point out the first thing the driver sees and touches and feels is the new steering wheel. This steering wheel right here is completely occupied with buttons, and the reason why we have all the new buttons is so that the driver has all the controls literally at their fingertips. This is safety. That means the driver's hands are on the wheel and not over on the dash trying to address controls. The other thing we want to point out is, again, safety and comfort. So we have a new Volvo Position Perfect steering column. So before, you could do a tilt and telescope steering column, but now you have a neck tilt feature on this truck to where the steering wheel itself can tilt fore and aft about 20 degrees. That gives the driver the ability to see the gauge cluster after they have everything arranged to where they're comfortable. The new information display for the driver is designed so the gauges are easily readable, but also it's designed where the driver information display is color. It's a new 5-inch color display. It's not on at this moment, but it's designed so that the driver can clearly understand the messages that the truck is sending to them, and also they can fully customize what that display looks like. For the switches on the dash, we've relied on over 2,000 customer feedback points to tell us what the best placement is for switches and where things need to be control-wise. And so what we want to do is make sure that this area is the most popular area of the dash. Another thing we want to do is reduce the number of switches. We want to reduce the number of blank switches that you might have in the truck. And so if you don't have the need for switches, this area here can be a storage area, or you could have auxiliary gauges for the customer. One of the neatest things for the drivers in here are the new cup holders. This rail right here is designed that your cup holders can be removed by easily just squeezing on the bottom, and you can locate the cup holder in any position you need to. So in addition to cup holders themselves, we can install storage components here for the driver, and then there's plenty of storage as well on top of the engine access point. We have power points down here, which is typical, but most drivers don't put their phones or their auxiliary devices down in this area. Most drivers like to put them up high, and so in doing so, we've added additional power points in this area on the top of the dash. It does two things. It's convenient to plug in, to provide power to your auxiliary devices, but also it keeps the wires from running over the dash down to the bottom. You can keep your wires all collected in one area and keep this area clean and safe.
What this does is alert the driver in a very visible way.
So in the sleeper, this being the Volvo 640 sleeper, the VNR 640, this is a 61-inch length sleeper. This is a mid-roof sleeper. This truck is ideal for bulk tankers and drivers that need to be out on the road more than a day at the time. So we have some storage available in the truck itself. We have comfortable seats. These seats are actually pivot seats. They rotate around on their axis, so you can use the seats as a lounge. You can enjoy the sleeper as a lounge. We have plenty of storage. This can be a microwave cabinet. We've got a TV and entertainment system, and then a refrigerator cabinet in the back of the 640. The interior is it's plenty for the drivers that are out on the road for a few days at a time, and that's really what you would see the maximum
Our
in
trucks
a regional
aren't
haul
built
truck.
just to deliver products. They're built to deliver promises.
As far as driver performance
People
goes,
like you
driver
drive
productivity
progress
goes,
every day.
every aspect of the
The new
design
Volvo VNR is street
is
smart.
made to make the driver productive and
Dynamic
safe as
premium
possible.
innovation.
So the location of the stalks,
A flyweight that performs like a
the
heavyweight.
additional rain sensing, we have rain sensing wipers on this truck along with automatic headlamps.
Built for the job.
So if your headlamps are on auto and your rain sensor is on, you don't have to turn your lights on or touch your wipers at all. This truck will do it all for you. It is fully automatic, and it's all given to you by the benefit of a sensor, a light and rain sensor on the windshield.
Every day.
Volvo's safety is extremely important, as I mentioned. So the ability for the driver to control the truck with their hands on the wheel, this cruise control, and this side of the steering wheel, you will also have the adjustable cruise control time gap. So the driver has the ability to change the distance, following distance from the truck to the lead vehicle while they're in cruise, just by pressing a button on the steering wheel. The Bluetooth audio, the light interrupters, all that is on the steering wheel on the left side. Air horn, city horns. And on the right hand side, this is the interface where the driver works with the driver information display. And so you can use your toggle buttons. You always have a home button to go to. You have the audio
If you thought
features,
you knew everything a truck could deliver,
and then you have the ability
think again.
to cycle between menus on the steering wheel as well, and then the volume control. These are all abilities and new things that we're introducing to you in the Volvo Trucks VNR. Thank you for watching.